Let's talk about everybody's favorite series, Mindy, because that's the name that it should have, not the name that you see, because, well, it seems like it's more of a self-insert than any kind of Scooby Doo story. It's Mindy Kaling with Scooby Doo elements. Oh, we got some Scooby Doo stuff, but you're getting a Mindy show. That's basically what this is. It's a continuation of the Mindy show with Scooby Doo elements. Now, yesterday I did a video on this. Parrot Analytics says that the show's popularity has spiked by 127%. It is massively popular. Now, during my time in the video, I point out that Parrot Analytics uses social media to gauge the popularity of a show. Just because people are talking about something doesn't make it popular. Now, it's popular to talk about, but this spins it as a positive. It's not a positive. So we have another person agreeing with me, Despero, says this comes from Parrot Analytics, who include people talking, liking, etc. in their stats of in demand. Yeah, it was so trash. Lots of people were laughing at how bad it is. Doesn't mean they watched it, which is what they are trying to insinuate. That's true. And this is what I was kind of guessing at in my video. So now I have another person talking about it. So I think that I was correct in my assumption that just because they say the show is in demand and popular doesn't mean actual people are watching it. Because they're trying to say that this show beat out The Last of Us. The Last of Us had a growth, by the way. 22 million people watched episode 2. You're telling me more than 22 million people watch this show? I don't think so. I don't even think 1 million people watch this show. I think the first week maybe you had some people watching it, but I guarantee you it's dropped off every week. So just because Parrot Analytics says that there's in demand for it doesn't mean that it's actually got those views. No, it doesn't have those views. What it does have is a lot of people making fun of it. I do believe there's millions of people laughing at the show online. Absolutely, I do. And that lines up a lot better with the stats that they're saying there. So I wanted to put that in there. But because that article exists, now you have stuff like this. Why Velma is the internet's new punching bag. The show's got cred and lots of viewers, yet it's still in the social media crosshairs. Blame the character's legacy. So because of that article, and this is how they'll take things out of context when they make shit like this, they don't go in and tell you that the analytics that are being used by Parrot are social media data. So they're going off of the fact that a lot of people are laughing at this stupid show and not watching it. Okay? What people are actually doing are watching the videos I'm making and other people are making, and they're engaging with them, and then they're taking the information they receive from those videos, and they're laughing at it online. They're watching reviews, and then they're going online and laughing about it. That's what's actually happening with this show. It's not getting a ton of views. At least that's what I'm sticking with. We'll see when the Nielsen data comes out in a few weeks. Then we can have a more accurate idea of how many people are watching this show. And we're going to get the first week first. That means nothing. What I want is the second week. So I want to see how many viewers tuned in the first week and how many dropped off the second week. Because you're going to see a significant drop-off. Now, look at this. We had 2 new episodes of Velma on Thursday, as you know, because every Thursday, new episodes come out. And once again, more shit came out, and the score dropped again. The score for critics was at 48%, then 46%. Now it's down to 42%. We might actually see this show hit 30% critic score, which would be hilarious. I think they've locked the audience score. I think they've locked it at 6. I think it's locked there, and they're going to keep it at 6 or let it go up. I think the more interesting conversation here is the critic score, because it's now at 42%, which is pretty damn pathetic. It's very low for a series these critics, these woke critics too, they hate the show as well. I think you might see this hit 30%. But what's funny is they're not messing with this. They're not messing with the critic score. They're leaving it alone. So this could potentially get a lot lower. We still have like 3 more weeks of this show. Every week when new episodes come out, the score drops even lower. It has not gone up yet. 1 week, it went from 48 to 50%, and then it dropped back down. I think people are done defending this show. You're not seeing a lot of spin on this show for damage control anymore, which means now all the little woke critics got together and they said F this show and gave it the finger and decided that they're not going to play games with it. They're not going to play ball with Velma, which is good for them because this is a hard show to spin as a positive. I mean, look at this article. Even Velma and Daphne's romance can't save Mindy Kaling's Scooby Doo prequel. So usually when you have stuff like that in a show, the media will hail it, even if it's bad. Because, well, the messaging comes first, and that overrides bad elements in a story. For real, we've seen this time and time again when it comes to reviews for shows and video games and comics, everything. As long as you got 2 people of the same gender kissing and in a relationship, the story can be absolute trash. They don't care. As long as they got that, they're happy. But apparently with this show, it doesn't seem to matter as much. And then, not only that, you also have it pissing everybody else off because you've decided that you're going to have scenes where Velma pole dances for her father. Because that's what everybody wants to see Velma do. Isn't that what every Scooby Doo fan has always wanted to see Velma do? It's funny, this show, all these characters like 15 or 16, and they put them in situations like this. And it's like, what the hell were you thinking when you decided to put that in a show? This is super taboo shit. But they're like, nah, it'll be fine. We've got the woke on our side. Well, they've lost them. No one is defending this show. I'm really excited to see how much worse it gets for this show. We haven't had a good old-fashioned dumpster fire like this in a long time. No, and this one's fun because everybody hates it. Nobody's defending this show. A couple people here and there do, but nobody big. None of the bigger media outlets are touching it. You don't even see like any of the woke defenders touching it. It's fun. Everyone's united on it. So how low can that score go? We're going to find out soon enough. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and my locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.